Yeah, we had a horrible incident happen in Vancouver, and as you all know, many people in the Filipino community were celebrating their culture and their heritage. Many were killed, and many were seriously and critically injured. Um, I remember when my wife passed away, very horrifically, very terrifyingly. Um, I was left with two teenage daughters, and I was dealing with uh, not only their grief, I was dealing with my grief as well. And I remember my wife passed away in April, and then shortly after that, in the fall, I ended up in the hospital myself. Um, my grief had created an inflammation in my body, and I had about a third of my intestines removed, and it was quite life threatening for myself. And I remember laying in the hospital and in my grief, feeling very broken spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and laying there. And I could feel myself slipping into the dark abyss of, of apathy and, and extreme grief. I had stopped eating. I had, I started to feel myself slipping. And I reached a point where I called out from my hospital bed, I just want to go home. And my eyes were closed. I didn't know who was around me or what, but then there was a voice, a small voice, a beautiful voice, like sounded very angelic to me at the time. And this voice said, Scott, you want to go home. You need to eat. Please eat. And it was this tiny nurse who happened to be Filipino that gave me that message. And that voice is what helped me to save my life. I immediately started eating. I went from looking very emaciated and on death's door to where I became determined to move forward in life for my children and my family and my friends. Now, hopefully, we have your back. We are your voice. Canada has your back. We love our Filipino community, our Filipino friends, their culture, their heritage. They are some of the most loving, most joyful people I've ever met in my life. And I take incredible inspiration from them. We grieve with you. We see you. Stay devoted, my friends.